The new limited time bulkhead themed 4-star banners are out, and they both have a whimsicality ability. If you're only pulling for the ability rather than the outfit style, please watch this video because one of the abilities is really just not worth it. So let's start by taking a look at Dream Banquet, which has a whimsicality ability that summons a floating tea table. So to spawn in the tea table, Nikki does this really cute candle blowing animation, but unfortunately you cannot take any pictures of her while she has this candle. So there's actually 3 different tea tables that Nikki can spawn in, and interestingly, 2 of the 3 tea tables don't actually have tea on them. So one of the 3 is this dark red dinner table, which seems to have some steak and meats on it, as well as a glass of champagne or wine and a candle. And one of the objects at all of the different tea tables will switch out every now and then. So over here on this one, we have this plate that switches out between fish and some veggies and a steak with an egg and some veggies. So this is one of the quote unquote tea table sets. So here is the tea table that actually has tea with it. It has a light blue floral tablecloth, some cupcakes, some macaroons, and then here's the object that changes. It goes in between the cake and the macaroon tower you saw earlier. Here's the final tea table that has this white lacy cloth, some books, and lots of fruits that jump in and out from the bowl. And the changing object here is this teddy bear that switches between the bear and a lamp. You may have noticed already, but the tea table never stops floating. I think a few people, including me, were under the impression that it would get summoned in and solidify for you to interact with it so that you could actually sit in the chair and pose with the objects. But no, Nikki just kind of phases through the objects here, and it kind of stays transparent and floaty, which makes it hard to kind of pose with interactive pictures with it. I mean, you could make it work, but it will look a little odd because you can see through the table and see Nikki through all of the objects, I guess. Another thing that makes this ability kind of annoying is you can't choose which of the 3 tea tables you're going to spawn in. So something that's a little disappointing is you can't pick which of the 3 tea tables you can spawn in. They will spawn in randomly, which means there's a chance you will spawn the same one in over and over before you spawn in the one you actually want to take a picture with. In fact, when I first got this ability, I was really disappointed because I thought there was no table set that had tea with it. Because the first like 20 or 30 times I tried this ability, I kept getting the other 2, and I didn't get the tea set one for quite a few tries. So I could see how that could get a bit frustrating if you just want one specific one to take a picture with. I think I would rate this ability a 3 out of 10 because it is pretty cute, but I think a lot of players, including myself, were hoping it would form like a physical object that you could actually sit on and pose with properly rather than merge through. And the fact that the table set spawns in randomly, so you have to try a few times to get whichever one you want to take a picture with, could get extremely frustrating, I think. So overall, I don't find any good use for this ability unless you're really interested in taking a picture with a floating table set. Next, let's take a look at Adventure Ride's whimsicality ability, which spawns in a motorcycle. So the animation that spawns in this motorcycle is actually super duper cute. Even though it's a really cute coin flipping animation, you cannot take a picture of it without it trying to cancel the ability. So yeah, trying to take a photo of the coin flipping will actually cancel the animation. Unlike the other ability, it actually spawns in a physical motorcycle that you can get on. Some people were worried you could only use the motorcycle while wearing the cowboy outfit, but that's actually not true. You could wear any outfit you would like on the motorcycle. And another cute feature about it is that Momo actually rides on the back instead of the front, like with the whim cycle. So when you're driving around, you can look at Momo's super cute reactions. It works really similar to a regular whim cycle. It has the jumping ability. It has, I think, better and sharper churning than the whim cycle. And as it gets darker, the front headlight will actually turn on to help illuminate the way better. So as you can see, it automatically turned on now that it is dark. Some creators have already done side by sides, and the motorcycle is in fact faster than the whim cycle. Some people were a little disappointed because they were hoping that if you got the pink recolor of the adventure ride outfit that you would be able to get a pink recolor of the motorcycle, but unfortunately the motorcycle stays its original brown and silver color. Similar to the Whimcycle Fireworks Pass, you can summon the motorcycle anywhere, and it is not region locked, meaning you can summon it in the Abandoned District, in the Wishing Woods, anywhere that you would like. Honestly, I think the motorbike is an extremely improved Whimcycle. It's faster, it's easier to churn, you have a headlight for better visibility, you can look at Momo's super cute outfit while he rides in the back, and you can summon it anywhere. So I think this outfit ability deserves a 10 out of 10. So if you are pulling fully based on the new banner's abilities, I highly recommend pulling for Adventure Ride, as the motorcycle is super duper convenient and useful. As for Dream Banquet's ability, I personally can't think of any use for it outside of taking a very specific photo where you need a floating tea table that maybe, hopefully, has a tea set on it.